Well, good afternoon and welcome to a new episode of Random Thoughts. I'm glad that you are with me today. It's been a while. I can fully understand it, fully recognize it. It's been a very busy last couple of months where, I can talk about the busyness and stuff like that, but that's not what I want to talk about today. But I want to make a new start. We are in the beginnings of the new year 2026. So, new beginnings, new starts, new opportunities, new challenges, new issues, new fill in the blank. So, today's episode is about being new, being made new, being new, and new opportunities that God is laying out right before you and me. So, stick around. We'll be right back right after this. All right, about being new today. Well, like I said, we are in the very beginnings of the year 2026. When I was growing up in the way back days of the 1970s and beginning into the 1980s, I thought 2000 was a long way away. Now it's 2026, 26 years after 2000. It's a long way. But every year we celebrate new beginnings. Every year we celebrate new opportunities. Every year we look forward to something coming down the pike. And that's not unusual here at Faith Lutheran Church and School. We're looking for new opportunities, opportunities in education. Right now, we're looking to the potentiality of, in the immediacy, within the next year or two, adding, where are you? Oh, there you are, fifth grade, and then going beyond there. Well, that brings new opportunities, new challenges, new everything, new people. And for us, it's all about reaching people, new people, as well as people we have been reaching with. There's this phrase I want to share with you that kind of describes this whole context, and that is raising up and building up present and future disciples. That's the last part of our ministry. That's the last part of what we know as our fundamental core ministry. It's the ta-da moment, if you will, and building up and raising up present and future disciples. Present, raising up, building up. We have disciples here at Faith Lutheran Church and School. Great, fantastic. We want to build them up. We want to continue to cause them to grow because discipleship is not anything that is static. It's not, I'm a disciple and nothing's ever changing. No, that's not it at all. Discipleship and being a disciple means we grow with what God has given to us. We grow in the newness of life to where all of a sudden we are way bigger than we used to be. Bigger individually, bigger by means of faith, bigger by means of presence, bigger by means of service. And that's what a disciple is. A disciple is a servant. He's a learner servant, or she is a learner servant. That's the building up part. That's the current ones that we've got present and future. These are the ones that we don't have yet. And we're going to do the same thing there. We're going to continue to build and grow and develop new disciples. This is the additional factor. This is new and additional disciples. How do we do that? How do we raise up future disciples? Well, part of it is natural biological growth. New babies could. We've got younger families that could have at least another two. Oh, I'm not going there. No, but that is one way of raising up new disciples is through birth. But I want to talk about raising up disciples rebirth. rebirth, being born again, as Jesus says to Nicodemus in John 3. Being born again, taking a person who has been living in the world and living in the world in their own little box, everything like that, and that's fine, that's comfortable, that's where they're at. Then all of a sudden somebody interjects into the middle of this box and you go, whoa, I've never thought of that before. And all of a sudden the gears of discipleship start to grow and build and move. And you know what happens? We have new disciples, newer disciples. How do we do that? How do we bring in new disciples? Well, there's a couple of different ways, and I've got to get used to A, the new computer, and B, the new camera that's on the new computer right now. I'm trying to figure where my fingers are. Anyways, that might be worthy of cutting out. I don't know. I might keep it. But building up, raising up new disciples, bringing them into the mix and into the family we call Faith Lutheran Church and School. We do that by church school growth. The school will grow. Like I mentioned earlier, we're looking into seriously adding fifth grade. We can do some work around our facility and be able to add that without adding any new building. But if we go any further into 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12, 13, if we get into the upper elementary and into the junior high era and the high school era, well, we're going to have to go through a major rebuild and new space. But that's all exciting. That's all wonderful opportunity. That's on the school side. The congregation side, it's a challenge because we, meaning you and me, need to talk to other people about our faith. Now, we've got something brand new coming up that we're in the process of putting together, and I'm going to give you a grand plug. Now, if you could read my lips, this is just going to be something like this. Silence. We're going to be taking on the possibility and probability of doing ministry to people who are deaf, who can't hear, who have to rely on reading lips or sign language. Jesus loves me. Anyway, we're going to have to rely on that, but we're looking at the opportunity to bring a new ministry on board. We're looking into that one. We're looking into other areas where we can take people who are in our congregation who have now been trained as evangelists. Oh, let me back up. Rewind a second. We're looking to talk to you on January 25th. January 25th, we're having an introduction to this deaf ministry. We're having an introduction. We're having a pastor by the name of John Reinke, who is the synodical pastor for deaf ministry, synodical wide, church body wide. So what better place to go to than to John and to bring the possibility. We have another lady by the name of Becky Younglis. She is a member, director of Christian education out of, I believe it's Lifebridge in Sealy, Texas, about an hour and a half, 2 hours south and west of here. And she is a person who works with the ministry to the deaf. She is also profoundly hearing loss. The bottom line is new disciples, new opportunities, new ways of bringing people into the ministry. There is a layer of excitement here, and that's the point I'm trying to get at today. There is a layer of excitement of building and growing and moving. The new, being new placement, new opportunities. And, there's other means by which we help out too. There's our multiple service agencies here in town. One of them being Good Shepherd Mission. They provide food and housing to the homeless. Care Center. They work with husbands, wives, women, men in crisis pregnancy and family care. Safe House. It is a place where moms and children can go in moving away from an abusive environment. Those are just a few of some of the service agencies with whom we can work to reach out with the gospel and the saving grace of Jesus Christ. And ultimately, that's what it all boils down to, is saving grace of Jesus Christ to be made known to all people, every person. Paul used the phrase, I have become all things to all people in order that I might win some. Well, here we are. We're in the same boat. We have become all ministries for all people in order that we might win some. The opportunity is abounding. The city is beginning to grow. And all these wonderful things that all happen in brand new spanking years. And that's what we're looking at today. So if you're interested, if you want to be a part of our ministries, whatever they may be, check us out. I'll put our website here. It gives you a hint of where we are as far as our ministry is current and where we can be going. If you have a comment, please let me know. If you're interested, want to have a conversation, please let me know once again. And I think I've taken up enough of your time as we are back to newness, back in business with random thoughts. So I look forward to seeing you Sunday in worship. Have a great and wonderful day.